Well, Khan Khalili is one of the main touristic
Attractions and
attractions
spots.
here in
Yes.
Cairo that I personally love a lot, but especially just in the good weather. Well, not in the severe heat, but as long as the weather is really good, it's just an amazing touristic.
It's very true, and a lot of tourists go
place.
there to buy some
All the
specifically for the
handicrafts,
souvenirs,
exactly.
as well
And the
as the
Egyptian
place
handicrafts
itself,
and
the old
it's
Egypt.
so old
And
and authentic. Let's go to a report that Dina Yunus has prepared for us about the various shops in the Khan Khalili Bazaar. So let's see what she has.
When Jawhar al-Qaid constructed the Fatimid Cairo in 359 AD, he built the Great Eastern Palace to be the residential quarter of the Caliph. This palace included El Mu'ayz Cemetery, known as El Zafaran Burial Place, so that the elders of the Caliph El Mu'ayz Lidinillah could be buried in it. It stayed as a cemetery for the Caliphs and for their children after them. These palaces were demolished with the decline of the Fatimid rule. During the period of the Second Mamlukian Kingdom, Prince Jarkas el-Khalili constructed a khan, or in other words, a shopping center. He chose the location of the cemetery for its building, so he dug the graves and collected the bones and threw them over the hills out of Old Cairo, claiming that the Fatimids were pagans and didn't deserve the respect of keeping their graves intact. In 1511 AD, Sultan al-Ghuri demolished the Khan and built in its place storages and shops and quarters that can be reached through 3 gates, 2 of which are opposed, and the third is on the west side of the road that leads from El Hussein Mosque to inside the Khan, which exists today and still keeps the name of its founder, El-Khalili. The quarters of Khan el-Khalili are characterized by being situated in the upper levels and having their own entrances. Steps lead the visitor from the Khan upwards. The fame of Khan el-Khalili has spread worldwide, for it has retained its position as a main oriental shopping quarter for Egyptian products and souvenirs for 1,000 years. Now, it's known as Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. Bazaar is a Persian word that means market. It comes from the word Bahajar, which means place of prices. It's composed of a permanent enclosed merchandising area. A market is a place or street of shops where goods and services are exchanged or sold. The Arabic word souk means an open-air marketplace or a commercial street. Today, both places, bazaars and souk, have the same characteristics, except for the type of goods sold in the bazaars, which are mainly souvenirs and traditional objects handmade of the raw materials of the country, like gold, silver, brass, pottery, and glass. The Egyptian bazaar in particular comprises a wide selection of fine products unmatched in any other country in the world. Gold shops are situated in the main street and has got fine quality of Egyptian gold that starts from 18 carats reaching 24 carats. They are experts in making and selling ancient Egyptian icons and symbols, in addition to the international up-to-date fashionable styles that suits the tourists who come from all over the world to visit Cairo with its everlasting splendid monuments and get in touch with the Egyptians, especially by walking down the streets of the main bazaar in Cairo, Khan el-Khalili Bazaar.
Welcome back.